The old model of manhood, stoic, isolated, and dominant, is collapsing, and it's leaving millions of men burned out, lonely, and mentally adrift. It's time to upgrade your identity. Discover progressive masculinity, how to build a stronger self-concept, master the skill of relating, and find the fraternity that holds you accountable. Welcome to Biohack Protocol Lab, where we analyze the complex challenges facing men in our rapidly evolving and highly demanding social landscape. Traditional models of masculinity centered on stoicism and dominance are becoming increasingly obsolete, often leaving men feeling isolated in modern urban life. The disconnect between old expectations and new realities has led to alarming rates of depression and suicide among men across the globe. Rigid adherence to outdated roles creates a psychological burden that prevents men from truly connecting with themselves and their loved ones today. We must examine the concept of psychological patriarchy, which is an internalized mindset of entitlement and rigidity that harms men themselves deeply. This destructive mindset creates a barrier, trapping men in a state of constant defensiveness that prevents genuine personal growth and emotional freedom. Progressive masculinity asks us to integrate strength with vulnerability, allowing for a much more balanced approach to navigating our complex human experiences. The power of fraternity is essential, as finding a group of men who provide honest feedback serves as an antidote to isolation. Relating is a skill set that must be learned, practiced, and actively managed to ensure healthy and sustainable long-term personal relationships. Men and women often struggle in relationships in different ways, yet both genders require patience and dedication to master these vital skills. Physical activity and strength training can provide a foundation for mental clarity, but it must be paired with emotional and social development. Intellectual curiosity about our own psychology allows us to break free from the limiting patterns that were passed down through generations past. Stepping into the unknown requires courage, yet it is the only way to forge a new identity that honors both power and sensitivity. Journaling provides a safe space for men to process their complex thoughts and feelings without the fear of being judged by others. Accountability is not about shame. It is about having friends who care enough to tell you the truth when you are lost. Nature provides a unique environment for men to disconnect from expectations and reconnect with the primal aspects of their own authentic spirits. Building a community of men who support each other's growth is a revolutionary act in a world that often encourages competitive, isolated behavior. Nurturing skills are not gendered, and learning to care for others is a vital part of becoming a fully realized human being today. Stillness allows the mind to settle, providing the necessary space to distinguish between ego-driven impulses and our true inner core desires. Trust is built through consistent actions and shared honesty, creating a foundation that can withstand the challenges of any modern relationship dynamic. Creativity serves as an outlet for the complex emotions that men often struggle to articulate through words alone in their daily lives. Being present with our families requires us to leave behind the masks we wear in public and show up as our true selves. Integrating different parts of our personality is a lifelong process that leads to a more stable and fulfilling sense of self-esteem. Perspective helps us realize that our current struggles are part of a larger human journey that has been shared by many before. Empathy is a muscle that strengthens with use, allowing us to connect deeply with the needs and experiences of those around us. Time does not wait for us to be ready, so we must start the work of self-transformation as early as we can. Learning new skills keeps the mind sharp and opens up new pathways for personal development, regardless of how old we currently are. Movement is essential for mental health, helping to clear the cobwebs of anxiety that can accumulate during a busy and stressful week. Seeking guidance is a sign of true strength, demonstrating that we value our growth more than our pride in being self-sufficient. A strong foundation is built on the values we choose to uphold when nobody is watching, defining our character in the shadows. Investing in the future means caring for the environment and the people who will inhabit it long after we have moved on. Critical thinking allows us to navigate the vast amount of information we receive, protecting our minds from negative and polarizing cultural narratives. Surrendering to the flow of life allows us to adapt to change rather than resisting the natural rhythms of our human existence. Joy is a powerful indicator of a life well lived, reminding us that we are social creatures meant to share our burdens. Surrendering the need to be right all the time is the first step toward peace and understanding in our most valued relationships. The path to becoming a better man is not a sprint, but a lifelong journey requiring patience, persistence, and deep self-compassion. Patience allows us to fix the broken parts of ourselves, restoring our ability to function with grace and purpose in our lives. Acceptance is the final stage of understanding that we are imperfect beings doing our best to navigate a very complex modern world. Light represents the truth we find when we stop hiding from our own emotions and start facing the reality of our lives. Intentional communication helps us bridge the gap between our internal worlds and the external reality we share with our loved ones daily. Reflecting on our past provides valuable lessons that can guide our future decisions and help us avoid repeating the mistakes of predecessors. Martial arts teach us that true power comes from balance, precision, and the ability to remain calm under significant pressure and stress. Finding peace during difficult times is a skill that protects our mental well-being and keeps us grounded when everything feels chaotic. Contemplation is the fuel for change, giving us the opportunity to reassess our trajectory and make necessary adjustments for a better future. Small acts of kindness ripple outward, creating a more compassionate society for everyone to live in and thrive within our current world. Planning for the future is not about controlling outcomes, but about preparing ourselves to handle whatever challenges come our way with wisdom. Growth requires consistent attention and care, just like the plants we tend to in our gardens to ensure they flourish every day. Reaching the summit is rewarding, but the most important part of the journey is the character we built while climbing the mountain. Authenticity is the most attractive trait a man can possess, as it signals that he is comfortable with his own true self. Love is a practice that requires us to be open, honest, and willing to be truly seen by the person we cherish. Professional success is only one part of the equation, as we must also cultivate our personal lives to ensure true life satisfaction. Breathing is our primary tool for regulating the nervous system, allowing us to stay calm when the world feels overwhelming and loud. Every mistake is a lesson in disguise, teaching us how to navigate the complex social world with more grace and greater wisdom. Connecting with nature helps us reset our internal clocks and find the peace we need to face the demands of modern life. Staying informed is necessary, but we must protect our peace by choosing how much negative information we consume on a daily basis. The joy of our children is a reflection of our own capacity to love and be fully present in the current moment. Cooperation is more effective than competition when we want to build something that lasts beyond our own individual and personal life goals. Music has the power to transform our inner world, providing comfort and inspiration during the most challenging parts of our day-to-day. Fueling our bodies with quality nutrition is the foundation for having the energy to pursue our goals and live life well daily. Carving your own path requires courage, but it ensures that you are living a life that is true to your own values. Observation allows us to see the patterns of human behavior, helping us understand ourselves and the society we live in much better. Light in the darkness reminds us that there is always a path forward, even when we feel lost or uncertain about life. Precision in our work is a reflection of our internal discipline, showing that we care about the quality of our contributions daily. Knowledge is a tool that empowers us to make better decisions, ensuring that we are always learning and growing in our lives. Connection is the thread that holds our lives together, providing support and comfort when we face the inevitable challenges of our existence. Smiling at yourself is a sign that you have made peace with your flaws and are ready to embrace the future fully. Connection to something greater than ourselves gives us the perspective needed to navigate the complexities of our individual human lives daily. Hope is the engine of change, driving us forward even when the path ahead seems long and filled with many difficult obstacles. Commitment to our goals is the fuel that keeps us going when motivation wanes and the work becomes difficult for us all. Deep reading stimulates the mind, providing us with the wisdom of others to help navigate our own unique and personal life journey. Physical strength is a reflection of our inner resolve, proving that we can overcome whatever challenges we face in our daily routines. Love is the anchor that keeps us steady, providing a reason to strive for a better future for ourselves and our families. Purpose is the compass that guides our actions, ensuring that we live in alignment with our values and our deepest inner truths. Reflecting on our thoughts allows us to see our progress, providing the motivation to keep moving forward despite the many daily challenges. Authenticity brings a deep sense of joy, proving that we are happiest when we are true to who we really are inside. Nature is a sanctuary for the soul, offering a space to quiet the mind and listen to the voice of our inner. Excellence is a habit that we cultivate through consistent effort, showing that we value the work we do for our own growth. Confidence is not about being perfect, but about knowing who we are and being comfortable with the skin we are in today. Community is built on small acts of service, showing that we are all connected and responsible for the well-being of others. Wisdom is the harvest of our experiences, gathered through the years to help us navigate the complexities of our human existence daily. Stillness is the source of all true action, allowing us to respond to the world rather than simply reacting to its pressure. Wonder keeps us humble, reminding us that there is so much more to life than the problems we face every single day. Happiness is a choice we make every morning, deciding to embrace the beauty of life despite the many struggles we might encounter. Vision gives us a sense of direction, helping us to focus our energy on what truly matters for our growth and happiness. Solitude is not loneliness, but a space where we can find ourselves and listen to the whispers of our own true hearts. Passion is the spark that lights the way, ensuring that we remain energized and committed to our dreams in every single day. Love is the foundation of our strength, providing the support we need to overcome any obstacle that life might place before us. Inner peace is the ultimate achievement, proving that we have mastered ourselves and are ready to live a life of true meaning. Gratitude shifts our perspective, allowing us to see the beauty in every moment and appreciate the journey we are all currently on. Thank you for watching Biohack Protocol Lab. Keep growing and evolving with us as we continue to explore our human potential together.